John Steinbeck wrote about the state, quote, "Texas is a state of mind. Texas is an obsession. Above all, Texas is a nation in every sense of the word," unquote.
From prairie winds to courthouse doors, these tales run deep to the Texas core. With Texas tales, there's always more. So come chase the past with Lone Star lore.
It is about 6:15 on a crisp, clear Saturday night in Austin, Texas. The truly faithful started arriving at Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium around 5 o'clock for the 7 o'clock kickoff. If the football gods favor the Longhorns, the tower will be washed in burnt orange light after a winning evening.
Texas is massive, mythic, and fiercely divided over who gets to tell its story. Filmmaker Albert Maysles once said, "Tyranny is the deliberate removal of nuance." And in a moment where public discourse is fractured and all or nothing, we're building something else. In each episode, we ask what happens when a state this big, this mythologized, and this divided tries to agree on a single version of its story. Time magazine once called Texas America's future. Maybe they're right. But if that's true, we owe it to ourselves to understand where we've been and who gets to shape the path forward.
Go about anywhere in the world, mention you are from Texas, and you will get a reaction. The world knows Texas. Why? Is it the size, the reputation, the arrogance and braggadocio of its citizens, the colorful history, the memorable men and women that have made the state? Whatever it is, in order to truly understand Texas, you have to understand the land and the history as the two halves of a whole. This is how you begin to understand the magic and the mystery of Texas. You see it, you feel it, you taste it, you smell it, and most of all, you get to meet its people and learn its history.
That was the voice of professor, historian, and author Joleene Maddox Snider, whose writing helped shape the soul of this show. A former university professor and the author of Claiming Sunday, her immersive narration guides us through the land, the myths, and the questions that define Texas. My name is Matthew Thornton. I grew up in Flower Bluff, Texas, just across the bay from Corpus Christi. I taught Texas history for over a decade in public schools before launching a media company with my wife. Like a lot of Texans, I carry pride and skepticism in equal measure. The stories we tell about Texas are bold, they're big, and sometimes they're broken. This is Lone Star Lore, a podcast about Texas, the place itself, its past, and the strong-willed people who are still fighting to define it.
From prairie winds to courthouse doors, these tales run deep to the Texas core. With Texas tales, there's always more. So come chase the past with Lone Star lore.